Well, hello everyone, welcome to another episode of WedNESday. So this time we are looking at Advanced Dungeons & Dragons DragonStrike, which we're looking at the demo mode right now, and it reminds me a lot of Dragon Spirit, which I think is a game we may have to take a look at either as a WedNESday video or maybe even an arcade action. It's been a long while since we did one of those. Well, DragonStrike here, as you can see, is a action game. It's a vertical shooter type game. Although the original version that was released in 1990 for computer systems such as the Amiga and the Commodore was actually a flight simulator. This one is more of just a top-down sort of shooter game. It was developed by Westwood Associates and was published by Pony Canyon. So, let's start up the game here. Okay, so we got options for 1 players or 2 players, but it's just going to be me, so we're going to go to start. And we get to select our dragon. So we have 3 different dragons with 4 different stats, which I think is what? Speed, health, breath. I'd have to double check the manual. I usually go with the gold one because the gold one's sort of a well-rounded dragon here. And we even get to select our difficulty. So we are going to stay on easy, because we just want to take a look at the game. And even on easy, it's a little tough for me. Your first mission is to engage 3 white dragon scouts. May your ambition propel you to victory. There's our password down there. It's a surprisingly forgiving game, all things considered. We only have 1 life, but we have unlimited continues and passwords. So that's our gold dragon flying around. And right now it's flying high. If I press up on the direction pad, he'll fly lower to the ground. And he may be able to avoid attacks depending on where he's flying. And when I'm low, if I hit down, he'll ascend. So when we're flying high like this, we can fly over trees. But if we were flying too low, we'd whack into the trees. And we also have 2 different types of attack. We have our regular breath weapon, which in the case of a gold dragon is fire. Then we also have a secondary breath weapon, which is a type of toxic gas. I forget which type of gas the gold dragons breathed. So, right now, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the white dragons. White dragons are considered the least of the chromatic dragons. So, we kind of just fly forward no matter what we're doing. And if I hit the A button, we will do 1 breath attack. If I hit the B button, we will do another. And I think it gets stronger the longer you take between shots, as well as the more health you have. So it's one of those unfortunate circumstances where the more beat up you get, the less capable you become of defending yourself. Oh, always a pleasure when that happens in games. I can kind of understand where they're going with it though, but it makes like a tough situation even worse. Now, I haven't really had the chance to test this out, but I think there are different enemy types that are affected differently by our breath weapons. Like here's a catapult. I think our fire is more effective against it than our gas attack. Okay, let's try to get that heart, and I believe we are done with the stage. Alright, second stage. Defeat the small fleet of warships, and the horrible kraken that are closing upon our shores. May the wind always be at your back. Alright, so only the second stage, and when I was first playing this, oh boy, I was having trouble. But eventually I started to figure out what I was doing. Now, right now things have been kind of, fairly simple. There have been people with spears attacking us, there were people firing catapults at us, but now things are going to get a little more interesting. We're going to see more and more of like those D&D monsters. Like over here, we got giants throwing boulders at us. I'm assuming they're hill giants. I have not checked one way or the other. But those are not going to be the only giants we see. And I believe we have wyverns. Now, all the dragonish enemies seem to drop power-ups, and I don't know what they will do. I don't know, that one seems to make our attacks more powerful. I was kind of hoping there might be one that makes us invincible. That'd be nice. Okay, I think there are 3 or 4 big ships we want to take out. There we go. Yeah, and if you can time it right, you can fly under or over some attacks. Now that right there was something that made me happy. Let's take out this boat first. So that noise lets us know that we've accomplished our mission. But over here, there are dragon turtles. There are dragon turtles in this game. That made me happy. It was a silly little thing, but I enjoyed it. But now it's time to fight the boss. And there it is. The horrible Kraken. Now, we can fly over the Kraken without issue, but he's got like these whirlwinds flying around. What we want to do is dive down low and try to get him in the beak. Now, the tentacles... actually, I'm not sure. Are they tentacles or are they arms? Because it's a Kraken, so it's like a giant squid. So I think it's arms and tentacles. Well, at any rate, we want to avoid the ink that it's shooting. I'm assuming it's ink. Because, you know, Kraken. But the arms can also whack us or block our shots. And it took me a while to get good at fighting this thing. I'm still not really that great, but I should be able to beat it. Okay. Another good shot in its mouth and we should have it. No? Now the tentacles, or arms, whichever you prefer, can block our shots, but they can also damage us. Got him. Alright, find and defeat the black dragon that hides in the swamp. May the mires of doubt never cloud your vision. Okay. So I don't know what these plant monsters in the swamp are. But I'm assuming those little green guys throwing spears at us, I'm assuming those are orcs. So we are low on health. We may not make it very far in this stage. Now the best thing I've found to do in this stage is just keep killing things until the black dragon decides to show up. And in a second or two we should see another very famous D&D monster. There it is, a beholder. Thankfully, these beholders are not nearly as deadly as their D&D counterpart. But at the same point, they are getting blasted out of the sky by a gold dragon. And those blue lights, I'm assuming those are will-o'-the-wisps. Ouch. Yeah, I'm hoping to find, like, a healing potion or something. sometimes we will just find stuff up, and there we go, we got shot out of the sky. So it's game over. But we can continue if we like. And now we are at pretty much full power. Now I don't know if this is easy mode only stuff. It could be. But I'm just assuming that the game is very forgiving. So it seems as long as you're willing to put the time and effort into it, you can get pretty far in this game. I have not beaten it. In fact, I think the next level is the furthest I've made it. Alright, let's see if we can get that black dragon to show up. Now, if those are Will-o'-the-Wisp, I don't know if we can take them out. We can stun them for a second. Oh, we got it. This isn't quite like the other stages where we have to, take out a number of enemies or things like that. This one is more about getting the black dragon to appear. And there are also these giant dragonflies. They might be mosquitoes. I'm assuming... Oh, there's the black dragon. Finally got his attention. But we are pretty banged up. But we are right on his tail, and we got him. What did he drop? Some health? Okay, we can shoot the dragonflies out of the air. Navigate through the treacherous canyons and destroy the enemy fortress. May your skill guide you to victory. Now, yeah, this is as far as I've made it. I'm assuming these are stone giants, because they're kind of gray. This is like a maze area, and unfortunately, almost everything hurts us. Like, if I fly too close to that wall there, we will take damage. And we will keep taking damage until either I pass through it or die. And that's the end of that. So, let's give it one more good college try. I do not know what the goal on this mission is. It said destroy the fortress. I don't know if there is a fortress, if I haven't found it yet. I know as I try to navigate this, labyrinth, this maze, I've mostly just found these giants and dead ends. And then whatever these are, they seem to be there just to drop power-ups if you need them. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, and yeah, we ran into the wall again. Yeah, I can give it another shot. But I don't want to keep going on too much. I think we've gone about as far as we need in this game to get an idea of what it's about. Yeah, even if I go too low, I can hit these walls and get hurt. But I have been putting the time into this. I've been enjoying it. And this might be one of those WedNESday games that I keep playing, even though we did our video. Oh, careful now. Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. Alright. Okay, everybody, so that was DragonStrike from the Nintendo Entertainment System. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you when we play the next game. Take care.